What do you guys think it takes to be a good parent in 2026? As we go into this new year, we're in a different world than I grew up in, even a lot of you 20-year-olds grew up in. So, like, it's a balance anymore. Like, screens are here and they're here to stay. We're evolving very quickly with AI and with robotics. So, like, what does that have to do with parenting? Well, like, you have to make a lot of decisions on what kind of content your kids are getting access to, how much of it they're getting. You have to try to balance being like, I grew up with tough parents. Like, they were strict, they were loving, but like, you did your stuff. I never was able to make any excuses. And it's a much softer kind of regime for a lot of people right now. It's not in my house because I was raised, but a lot of people seem to have, a lot of people don't spank anymore. A lot of people don't yell anymore. A lot of people are very like, if you don't want to eat that, you don't have to eat that. I still have to clean my plate. Like if you don't, their parents never get upset with their bad behavior. Like, go sit in your room and think about it. Like, it's just very interesting. I certainly don't ever want any kind of child to be hurt by any kind of action, but I still believe that there's definitely a case for strict parenting and people being on their kids about stuff that they do wrong and not letting them get away with mess. There's the only thing, like, if you're not strict with your kids, the police will be later. It's a bad example, but like, this is the kind of stuff that we think about. Like, if you don't make your kids do chores, be responsible, take care of their own things, like if you don't teach them to tie their shoes, they'll want you to tie their shoes forever. If you don't teach them how to fry their eggs, you'll need to make their breakfast forever. If you don't teach them like how to work and do chores, they'll be relying on your finances for as long as you're alive. And so it's kind of this thing where like you have to be tough to a certain extent, but I want to see like, how do other parents balance this? Because it's a completely different world to look at right now. Like, I've got kids that are a big space of ages. I got a 26 and a 24-year-old, and then I have an 11-year-old. So the 11-year-old is raised quite a bit different than my older kids, but still pretty strict. Like, I don't play around. So am I the only one that's still in the like thought process of like, yeah, I'll be friendly with my kids, but they only get one dad, they only get one father. So like, I'm their father first. And so it's like, I do put a strict parenting in place, but I'm also very loving. So am I the only one that's still doing this out here, or is everybody pretty soft with their kids now?